What is up, everybody? Luke Film Boss here, and with the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 this weekend, I wanted to get my review out for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 before giving you my thoughts on the third film. So with that, this is my review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I just have to say, Volume 2, just like the first one, is an excellent film. It's visually striking, the colors, the camera movements, the CGI, and practical effects are good. Some scenes, like especially towards the end, is mostly CGI and green screen, while as the first half is a lot more practical sets blended with CGI, and James Gunn and the VFX team just do an amazing job with this film, as they do with all these Guardians films. But what really is great about this film, as is with the first film, and spoilers with the third film, is that these are such character-driven movies. It's not just there for spectacle, it's not just there for the jokes, it's all built on the characters. And Volume 2 is another prime example of that, especially humanizing Yondu. He's one of the best characters in this movie. I mean, the Guardians are all hard to beat. Rocket, Groot, Drax, Gamora, Quill. They're all great characters, and they all have something special in Volume 2 that kind of gives them their own unique, like, it introduces Mantis, and that gives Drax a little bit more to do. Rocket and Groot have their own side adventure with Yondu and the Ravengers and all of that. And then you have Peter and Gamora on the planet with Ego. And all of the things that unfold there, all the twists and turns of Quill getting to know his celestial dad, all of that stuff is just like really good stuff. And I like how they even make Ego more of a personal character. He's not just this big bad who wants to take over the universe. While yes, that is what he is doing, I like how they give him that little personal touch of being Quill's dad. He's a guy, he's a celestial trying to find his place in the universe, and he lets his ego take over, saying basically he deserves to be the universe. He wants the universe to be him. And that just ties in well with the fact of him being Ego. Like, I just thought it was clever. It's just a very, very solid film, very fun. I love how the reveal of Ego being the villain kind of unfolds, where it's kind of predictable, but yet you also have some like bigger revelations, like the fact that Ego is the one who put the cancer in Peter Quill's mom. Like, stuff like that is just shocking. Like, you think you know what's going to happen, and then these Guardians films just throw a little curveball to make it a little bit more interesting. But the thing that really makes Guardians 2 so amazing as a film, while it's very good from start to finish, that opening sequence, Mr. Blue Sky, the music, the soundtrack in this movie is the best out of all three movies. I'm going to say that. The soundtrack is just downright great. What really made this movie special was that ending. I think everybody should have already seen this movie who's watching this review. So Yondu dies, and his sacrifice and that conclusion of him being the father figure for Peter is just so good. It's just, oh, it's so nice. And it's so emotional. Chris Pratt gives an amazing performance, like a heartfelt, tear-jerking performance as he watches Yondu die. And then the whole Ravenger funeral at the end with that song. Oh, it brought tears to my eyes. There's so much good conclusion, like with Gamora and Nebula, with Rocket and the rest of the Guardians. And there's even little bits of, like, conclusion with Drax and Groot and all of that. It just works to, like, one of the most perfect conclusions, perfect finales in not only an MCU film, but comic book movies in general, and quite possibly one of my favorite movie endings of all time. It's just a great film. I would give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 a 91% in quality, a 93% in enjoyment, for an overall score of 92%. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to help you be on the lookout for more videos from Luke Film Boss. Bye.